Ray and Mack in the morning.
It's Sally from Highcliffe. I was just ringing up to say that I'm ever so glad you've joined 2CR FM because I've enjoyed the radio more since you've been on it than ever.
Last night I had a religious experience. It was dark and I was sat in my tiny one-bedroom flat in Boscombe. The only light coming in through the window was from the flashing neon sign from the off-licence over the road. Suddenly an angel appeared before me. It was a vision. The angel said I could have one of two things, my choice. I could have infinite wisdom or £1 million. So I chose the infinite wisdom. Moments later she asked me how I felt and I said kinda disappointed. Just realised I should have taken the money. Hillary, where are you calling from?
I'm in Bournemouth.
And what can I do for you?
Well, I've been a bit of a bad girl in the past.
Okay.
Where I used to work, there was this awful woman who worked there.
Yeah.
Dreadful woman. And nobody liked her, and she thought she was wonderful. And in the ladies' loo, she kept a bag with all her makeup and all her bits and hairspray and toothbrush and all this sort of stuff. So I went in there one day because I needed to go to the loo.
Yeah.
And I took her toothbrush and I weed on it.
Oh!
And I put it back in the bag, and every time I looked at her after that, I thought, yes, she's using her toothbrush.
Something I'm just not used to in Britain, after living in Australia for so long, is all the topless women in the newspapers. You don't get that over there. I mean, look at that. What's this, the Star, and the Sun's just as bad, and, like, some of these women have got really big knockers. No, I'm sorry, that's what he said. I can't help thinking, what are they going to look like in a few years' time? Or, you know, or when they've had kids or something. I mean, they're going to be down here like those African tribal women, you know what I mean? Yeah. They'll be able to have the baby in a backpack, and when they want to feed it, they'll just sling one over their shoulder. Once upon a time, there were some towns. 5 towns who were brothers and sisters. They all got on with each other. There was Westbourne, Southbourne, Northbourne, Wimborne, and Eastbourne. Then one day, Eastbourne said, I'm off to Brighton for the day. So Eastbourne packed up his little lunchbox and skipped away to Brighton. He got on so well with Brighton, Brighton said, why don't you stay? And little Eastbourne said, bugger it, I will. We're asking the kids, what are your parents like on the phone?
My dad's on there for hours, and usually it really shows up on the phone bill.
The one that really shows up on the phone bill is when Dad's on the phone and you can hear him going, and what are you wearing? I'm Graham Mack, had a great weekend. It was my 10th wedding anniversary, so me and Julie went to Paris. And in France, you know, they don't care about nudity. Oh no, like all the statues and paintings of naked people. And the girls at the Moulin Rouge, they dance topless as well. And Julie opened the curtains of our hotel room yesterday morning, and in full view, in the window of the apartment across the street, was this naked man having a stretch. You could see everything! He was about 70, with a long grey beard, and one on his face too. I am feeling very, very different today, because I have moved from Boscombe. Yes! Yes, we've moved from the noisy neighbours, from the ceiling that caved in. Oh yes, we've moved to a new place. And it's posh. Oh. It's refined. It's quiet. It's relaxed. And exclusive. And it's changed me. Now I'm more civilized. I'm more cultured. I'm more suave. I'm more debonair. Hang on a sec. Hey, Martin, pull my finger. Had you go for a minute there, though, didn't I? Sharon from Christchurch, it's your birthday.
I've been at home opening my birthday present.
How old are you?
I'm not telling you.
Why not?
Because it's over 30.
So? Why are you celebrating it then? I don't understand this with women. Men do not make a fuss of their birthdays. Women always make a fuss.
I know.
Weeks before, they're dropping hints so everyone at work can buy them a little present. Yet, the only thing that changes on your birthday, the only reason why you have one is that you're a year older, and that is a secret. Now, either be like blokes, don't make a fuss, don't mention the age, or make a fuss and mention the age, not make a fuss and then don't mention the age. I do not understand this concept.
Okay, I'm 31.
You old bag. This morning I was walking to work along Niverton Road, Bournemouth. Yes, the red light district. And I happened to see one of the ladies of the night being arrested. As the cops slapped the handcuffs on her, she said, "You pay extra for that kind of thing, darling." Every day this week you're going to hear another famous local busker. This one really is a cracker. You must have seen this bloke. Martin the Ginger-Haired Boy Wonder. This is the bloke, the old bloke that usually plays in Bournemouth.
Yeah, down by the square, by NatWest.
On the island of Capri, where I found her, neath the shade of the old apple tree.
Hello there, who's this?
I'm not even going to say it, I've been so bad.
Okay, that's okay. You can be anonymous if you've been that bad. Just what have you done?
Okay, many years ago, my friend and I, we met a famous Radio 1 DJ. He took us back to his hotel, me and my friend, and we did the you-know-what.
Hang on.
This isn't the bad bit. I mean,
No,
everyone
well,
has sex.
This isn't the bad bit. So there's you and your friend, who was a lady, yeah?
Yeah,
And you are in the hotel room with this Radio 1 disc jockey,
yeah,
and you were both together with him.
yeah.
So there were three of you. Okay, and then what happened?
Well, after a very sorry show on his part,
Oh dear.
he fell asleep. But the worst bit is, we took £20 out of his wallet and sneaked out.
You
At about 4 o'clock in the morning.
You bad, bad girl!
I know, I can't even begin to imagine why I'm even telling you.
There are plans to introduce extra testing for Dorset's taxi drivers. They were discussed last night. Councillors want them to take a training course. Never mind a training course, try and get them to take a shower. It's our receptionist, Rachel, who is about to do something with her mouth that most men would die for. Rachel, will you please tell us what you are about to do?
I am about to open a bottle of beer with my teeth.
Yes! Yay! This is a bottle of Budweiser thanks to the Manhattan Bar and Deli on Westover Road. Okay, Rachel. Here we go. A mother has launched a campaign for women's magazines to be marked with a warning sticker if their contents are unsuitable for children. Well, I think this is a good idea, because, I mean, some of the stuff they got in there, it's neither here nor there for children, really. I mean, things like, find the perfect chocolate bar that matches your star sign. That's not a problem. Children can cope with that. The ones that make me laugh are when you see the headline on the front of the women's magazine that says, how to turn on your man. Is this really a problem? Do women not know? Because as far as I'm concerned, Julie only has to look at me the right way and I'm there.
Ray and Mack in the morning.
Richie, are you looking forward to it? To going to Clavier or Clavieri or whatever it is?
Clavier.
Claveri.
Clavier.
All new to me, all this ski stuff. So, yesterday, we went into Snow Togs in Bournemouth to get kitted out.
Oh, Paul and Angie did a wonderful job.
Yeah, they did. Because they knew the game and I didn't.
Oh, it's very easy to see that.
Was it?
Yeah.
Was it when Paul walked out with the trousers?
Yeah,
what were they called?
Salopettes.
That's right, salad keks. So he walks out with these salad keks and he says, go and try them on. So we're in a changing booth each. And I'm totally confused. I've never seen a pair of trousers like them.
It was like a voice coming from nowhere. It was just sort of changing into these salopettes, and all of a sudden this sort of Liverpudlian voice goes, "Here, Rich, this is a long fly."
A 3-foot-long fly zip.
It's meant to be like that.
And then like these over-the-shoulder straps. Cross between trousers and a bra. Right? Like this bib and brace system. I don't know. Came out, looked at myself in the mirror. It looked like I was wearing something from the Grimsby Trawlerman collection. 102.3 2CR FM. It's Natalie, what's her name? And Torn. It's 20 to 8. We are live from the Hotel Grand Clavier. Buongiorno!
Buongiorno!
Yeah, a small but enthusiastic crowd having breakfast with us this morning. I bet JF, the 8-foot Canuck, wishes he was here, don't you reckon, Rich?
I bet he does.
Don't you reckon he's sick that he couldn't come? He's probably an expert skier.
He's probably skied around the world 6 times.
Yeah, downhill slalom. He must have done everything that
Canadian youth champion.
No, he's got to have been. You see, because he'd fit right in here, I reckon. I mean, the bathrooms are designed for him. They have a bidet. So JF could wash his brain. Richie, this skiing lark, it's okay. Like, I'm really getting into it. But I must admit, when we first went to that shack and that bloke from the Mafia rented us that gear,
yeah,
I must say that at first I wasn't keen because we were just so clobbered up. Like a normal pair of socks on, thick pair of socks, those moon boots that you have to ski in.
Yeah.
I had tracksuit pants on, then big daft salad kecks.
Salopettes.
With the straps crossed between a pair of trousers and a bra.
Mine's kept on slipping down.
I know, you tart. We'll just check into the hotel over the road from ours to see if we've got any faxes this morning.
Yeah. What's it called? The Passeri Pellettery or something like that.
We're from the radio station over the road. We'd like to know if we've got any faxes.
Any faxes?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Loads of them.
Oh, wow.
Thank you very much.
So, is it very busy here?
Yeah. We work with a lot of English agencies.
Yeah.
Crystal.
Yeah.
Equity.
Right.
You know Equity.
They do acting, don't they?
They're the union, yeah. They're very militant, Equity, actually.
And we work with a lot of Italians as well, but we work much with English.
Yeah. Do you have much of a mafia problem here? Do you have much problem with the border guards? Because we've just been down there. No, the border guards.
On the border?
The policemen who the passport people.
We haven't got a lot of problems with them because one of the staff, one of the guests of the staff, shag with them.
Shag with them?
Oh, so that's how it's done. You're from here? You're from Clavier?
No.
Oh, where are you from?
From Sardinia.
Sardinia, little island. Where the sardines come from?
Eh?
You're a sardine then? People from Sardinia, they're called sardines, aren't they?
No.
Because you smell of fish.
Yes.
Yes. Here we are. We're in the village of
Montgenèvre.
Bit of courtesy, little fool. We have parked the car and we're about to enter the shops.
This is the pharmacy. I need this for my problem.
Squits.
Yeah, we didn't need to say that. Right, how are we going to do this? You want me to speak French? Or?
Yeah, you're going to have je suis squits.
Bonjour.
Richie's got the squits.
J'avais
Il est tombé sur le coccyx, non?
I don't think he's had that.
I have diarrhea problems.
Oui, I understand.
No, not
well,
diarrhea.
No.
Yes.
So I need something to stop it.
But what do you want?
He wants some liquid cement. He wants something to bung him up.
I need something to stop me having
Squitting.
diarrhea.
Qu'est-ce qu'il veut? Je comprends rien.
Monsieur avait un grand problème.
Un grand problème avec le derrière. What is need?
Oui, il s'est fait mal au coccyx.
Diarrhea.
Pas comprendre? Diarrhea?
Si, mais je comprends. Il s'est fait mal là.
Yeah.
No, there.
The backside.
Au coccyx, oui, c'est ça.
Is that coccyx? All right.
Mais for inflammation, for pain.
It's not inflamed.
She thinks you've fallen on your bottom and
Right.
bruised your coccyx. All
No,
right?
that's what's happened now.
Imodium. Imodium?
Yeah.
Ah, diarrhea.
Diarrhea. Yes.
Richie Gazza's going to be skiing nude in minutes. Did he get on that chairlift all right?
Well, he's certainly joined the queue. I mean, there's a huge queue, so we can't actually see whether he's got on it. I'm sure he must have done by now. It's tense. There's loads of people waiting here. It's quite an atmosphere, to be honest.
All right, well, you'll keep us posted. We'll talk to you in a few minutes, Rich.
Yeah?
Hey, next time you answer the phone, I want you to answer it like the Italians do.
Oh, what? Pronto?
Yeah, when you answer the phone here, you go, pronto.
Which is a bit rude, really. Explain why all the phone calls are really short, because as soon as they answer the phone, they're telling you to hurry up. Richie is live on the piste, waiting for Gazza to come nude skiing down there. He's on the Woolworths phone. Good morning, Richie.
Right. Good morning. It's still so freezing. I just do not believe he's doing this.
Is there any sign of him yet?
No sign of him yet. What was arranged was we reckoned that we had an ETA of 20 past 8 UK time, 20 past 9 Italy time for him to arrive at the Boston. It's only a 5-minute run if you're a decent skier, which Gazza is.
Yeah.
But no sign of him yet. So, hold on, someone's waving. Someone is waving. Andy is on his way down. Yes, this means Gazza is on his way. Andy's on his way in his Sergeant Pepper's outfit, which means that Gazza can't be far behind. There's signs of life. Here he comes! Here he comes! He really hasn't got anything in! He's just gone over his last peak, and then he's on the final descent. Oh my goodness, it's kind of like a starfish arrangement. He has nothing in, he is raising his paws in the air in triumph, and is now descending this last run. I cannot believe it. He's in what's called a shoot position. He is shooting down. He's coming close towards us, just wearing hat boots. Everyone is clapping. I can confirm there has been shrinkage.
As far as I'm concerned, your show is the closest thing to God on this planet.
Put your hand on the radio. Feel the power. I'm Graham Mack, and this morning show is brought to you by the number 2 and the letters C, R, F and M. Sunny day. And on this day in 1961, it was a big day for space. The Russians launched a satellite with a dog on board, and the dog orbited the Earth. Probably with his head stuck out the window. GM, your DJ with a BA in BS.
The Helvetia Swiss Restaurant, Charminster Road, Bournemouth. For bookings, call 555 447.
I remember him on the Muppets.
It's 6:20 on the 4th of May. Star Wars Day. Yes! May the 4th be with you.
I should have known I'd end up in radio. When I was at school, I can remember one of my teachers telling my mother, "He's not very bright, but he can't half talk." I'm Graham Mack, and the height of the tourist season is just around the corner for Bournemouth and most of Dorset and Hampshire. And a lot of resorts are putting on special white knuckle rides to attract extra visitors, but Bournemouth Tourism say they're not going to do that. It's because we already have a white knuckle ride. Riding on the top deck of a yellow bus. As you bounce along the road and get thrown from side to side. What about when you go past a tree that hasn't been pruned? The tree o' death! And then at the end of the ride, you have to see if you can get down the steps while he's braking towards the bus stop. What date were you born?
27.
We're looking for the 27th for £150 this morning. I hope the bosses are listening. Spin that wheel, Martin.
20.
Hang on. That is not a proper spin. Rebuild the wheel. We're having a few...
You're a mechanic.
You're a mechanic. We may have a big job for you. Is it ready to go again?
Yes.
The point... All right, what date was it again?
27.
27 for 150 quid. Spin that wheel! Very sick-sounding wheel this morning. Oh, it's the 21st. I'm so sorry, Simon. Yeah, we're just going to give you a lottery ticket.
Oh, thank you.
Now, what is the lottery jackpot at the moment, Mark?
Almost 100 million this week.
£100 million could be yours.
Great.
It's all thanks to 2CRFM.
New Education Secretary wants to ban under 8s from using calculators.
Now, this is all this back to basics
That's
thing
right,
and
yeah.
the 3 R's and all that. That's what that is. It's because they want to get it back to to days years ago when we never had this newfangled technology. If we wanted to add up, we had to use his fingers on his hands. To count to 5, we'd have to count all the fingers on one hand. And to count to 10, we'd have to use his other hand. To count to 15, we'd have to take one of our shoes and socks off. And to count to 20, we'd have to take both his shoes and socks off and use the fingers on both hands. And to count to 21... Oh, never mind. You and Miss Vicky invited us round to Miss Vicky's parents' place for my wife Julie and you and Miss Vicky to play Pictionary.
Yeah.
Very interesting, Richie. Why did you put me on Miss Vicky's team? Why was it wife swapping? Why was I with Miss Vicky and you were with my wife?
Just for argument's sake, because, you know, you tend to argue during Pictionary.
Wasn't pretty, Richie. I had to endure erotic drawings that Miss Vicky was drawing me for me to get the clues. Disgusting. The clue was Venus. And she was drawing a sounds like...
Oh dear, I must apologise for her behaviour.
Wasn't a very big one she drew either, Rich. As I was walking to work this morning, I was treated to a beautiful dawn chorus from the local bird life. And it really was quite pretty. There's hundreds of birds all over, and I'm walking down the street, there's hundreds of birds from all over, all around, all singing beautiful, pretty little songs. It was, honestly, it was so nice, you know.
It's lovely.
And having lived in Australia for the last 14 years, the birds there, they're beautiful birds.
Yeah.
All right, no, there's nothing to take away from, like, rainbow lorikeets and galahs and cockatoos and that, but they don't make beautiful noise. Typical Australian bird would go, eh, 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 eh. That's about all you get. Eh. But, like, the British birds, like this beautiful dawn symphony it was, of these birds, and I'm walking along, I'm thinking, well, maybe there's just one thing about Britain that I do prefer to Australia. Maybe it's just that morning, you know, beautiful song of the birds and that. And just as I was thinking that, this big black crow jumped off a tree and flew off going, ah, 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 ah. Hello there, who's this?
It's Peter Green. You may know me from Green's Bedding.
Oh, you haven't lived until you've been to Green's Bedding.
You know that one, do
What
you?
can I do for you?
Well, I've got a problem.
Yeah.
In my garden, I've got a pond there, and my wife, about a week ago, saw a snake in there.
Yeah.
And, it, like, you know, she looked in there, something was swimming on the surface of the water, and it come out of the pond and down this hole at the side of the pond.
Yeah.
Well, you know, we wondered why this year we've had no frogs and no frog spawn and toads and spawn and what have you. And obviously it must be the snake. He must have had all the frogs and the toads.
Oh, right. So you want to get rid of the snake,
Well,
then?
yeah, I mean, I don't want to hurt it, but, you know, you know, I don't want that. And what I'm frightened of is going to start eating all the goldfish as well.
I'll tell you what, we do have a resident snake expert.
Do you?
Yeah, we have a travel chicken.
A what?
A travel chicken who is he just lives for removing snakes.
Yeah?
I'll send him round there. Where are you?
At Wareham.
Richie to the rescue. In Excess, elegantly wasted. 16 to 7, some Australian music for you there. I can relate. Used to play In Excess all the time at the radio stations I worked at in Australia. Remember one of them, though, Western Australia. Yeah, right in the middle of the desert. A place called Kalgoorlie. It's a gold mining town. The radio station was called Rockin' the Goldfields, 6 kg. Over 1,000 miles from anywhere. Right in the middle of the desert. It was so dry and flat there, I had to pipe water in 1,200 miles across the desert from Perth. And I worked at the radio station for about 2 weeks. Gives you some idea of how good it was there. And they put me up in this hotel called the Palace, right in the centre of town. And in the bathroom in the hotel, the tap was leaking. 24 hours a day, water's dripping down there. I'm thinking, they've piped this water all the way from Perth, across the desert, down this pipeline, just to go down the plug hole in my hotel room. Richie?
Yeah.
Did you hear the wheel this morning?
It went a bit pear-shaped, didn't it?
You know the wheel disintegrated this morning, don't you?
Really? What?
Richie, have you got any idea why the wheel may have disintegrated this morning?
No. No.
Problem, Richie?
No, none at all. I'm going to go now.
Why are you laughing, Richie?
I loosened the nut.
I was lost in space. That's where I was. Evil aliens from the planet Dirtbox 5 took me to their planet. It was a bumpy landing. As we made our way through their atmosphere, I was thrown around the spaceship. It was like being on the top deck of a yellow bus. By the time I hit the surface, I was a man barely alive. But they could rebuild me. They had the technology. They made me better than I was before. Stronger, faster. And now I'm the world's first bionic disc jockey. With my bionic ears, I can hear Richie the Travel Chicken begin to lose it before anybody else. With my bionic eyes, I can read Martin the Ginger-Haired Boy Wonder's handwriting. With my bionic nose, I can smell Mark of No Fixed Hairstyle before he enters the building. And with my bionic mouth, I can rhyme. I'm Mack, I'm back, I'm on your dial. Turn me on in the morning and I'll make you smile. Tune it in, lock it in, I'm here till 10 on 102.3 CRFM. I didn't have a very good weekend. You see, my cousin Adrian got married on the weekend. He invited us over the phone. Said his fiancée was called Joe. It's a big deal for my wife, Julie, because apart from my parents, she's never met any of my family. So we're sat in this church with a present, and the priest says, "Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to witness the joining in holy matrimony of Adrian and Sarah." Sarah? We're sitting there with a present and a card on it that says Adrian and Joe. So Julie quietly slipped the card to me. I bent it in half, stuck it in my jacket pocket. And after the service, we're getting our photos taken. I'm still carrying the present. The bow comes off and ends up in a puddle. We get to the reception. This woman on our table says, "Didn't Joe look lovely?" Joe? The priest was calling her Sarah. Oh, it's Sarah Joe. Everyone calls her Joe. So I got the card out of my pocket, bent it backwards to straighten it up and put it in with the presents on the table with everyone else's. My wife, poor Julie, she'd gone to all this trouble to make the right impression, the first contact with any of my family she's ever had. And she ended up being the one that gave a wedding present and a wrinkled-up wrapping paper, no pretty bow, and a card with a crease down the middle.
Is it a killing snake?
We don't know. You haven't seen it yet, have you?
Yeah.
Just put the stick in the hole, see if we can get the snake out.
Is this the hole here? This is the... Oh, it's just down there. Oh, I was poking in the wrong place. Oh, wonderful. Oh, she's having a poke for me. Come out, snake. Come out, please. I could make some frog noises. That might want it to come out.
Try making a noise like a frog. See if that'll bring him out.
Does that sound like a frog?
Maybe to a snake.
Goodness. Hold on a sec. What do you want? Were those frog noises, do you think they'll work?
I don't know, I'm not a snake.
Well,
come on, Richie, get the snake out of the hole!
Come on, where are you, snake?
Send you all that way, you have all the communication problems with the phone and that, and you can't even find the snake. Come on, get on with it.
I could play some Arabian music and try and charm it out.
Oh, Richie, can you dig in the hole? You got a spade there or something. Can you open up the hole and have a look at the snake?
We've opened up the hole. We have opened up the hole. I'm now poking in the hole.
Yeah?
It's just a hole.
Dig the...
Oh, no! It's got a yellow head. I'm not going anywhere near that.
Is it a big snake?
It's huge. I'm not going anywhere near that. I'm not coming back to wear them.
Richie, it is up to you to remove the snake.
I'm not removing that. It looks vicious. That's evil.
You have to remove the snake. That's
I'm a chicken. I'm not going anywhere near a snake.
Time is running out for William Hague, this public relations nightmare, this political disaster which has been his trip to Dorset and Hampshire today. Earlier this morning, Richie the Travel Chicken just wanted to get a photograph with him in the chicken suit, maybe with his arm round him for on the website, and he refused point blank. Then he said he would ring 2CRFM so I could have a chat with him, and he would ring before 10 o'clock. And he's really cutting it fine now. Let's give him one more chance before he suffers the consequences. I'm going to ring the only number we've got on that press release. This is one of his... Who's this? One of his henchmen, I suppose. Yeah. What's this bloke's name?
Martin.
Hello.
Hello, is that Martin?
It is.
It's Graham Mack calling from 2CRFM. How are you?
Right, hi.
What exactly your position? Are you one of William Hague's minders?
I'm the director of the party for the Western region, which includes this patch, so...
All right, well, you're live on the radio right now. Don't say anything dirty. Is Bill there?
He is.
Can I have a chat with him?
You can't. He's in the middle of about 150 people at a coffee morning.
Oh, well, you see, what we've done is we're trying to get a chat with him on the radio before he goes back.
Yes.
And he's got till 10 o'clock to call us, because that's when the show finishes, see?
Right.
And if he doesn't, like,
okay.
I don't know if you've heard, but you know Richie, our travel chicken?
I've seen him.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, William's upset him this morning.
Right.
Because he wouldn't let him have his photograph taken with him in his chicken suit. What he said now, Richie said, if William doesn't call us before 10 o'clock, he's going to get on William's train, the 10:22 to Waterloo.
Yeah.
He's bought himself a first-class ticket.
Yeah.
He's going to go into the compartment where William is.
Yeah.
He's going to fart.
Oh.
Good morning to a big fan of the show, Zelda, the lady who does the debt collecting for 2CRFM out in our office there, or as she's known round here, the evil beast of Zelda! She went for another job this week, you know. Yeah, she went for a job as a dominatrix, you know, as one of those Madame Lash women whose job it is to whip men and humiliate them and dominate them. She's told she could have the job, but she'd have to lighten up a bit. Because it's National Bacon Week, doesn't it come round quickly?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so it only seems like last year when it was National Bacon Week again. Sweet Caroline, the exotic fan dancer. Lucky cow, she managed to get time off during National Bacon Week. She's going to Tenerife, bacon capital of Europe, for the Bacon Games. Anyway, it's National Bacon Week all this week because any time
is bacon time!
And you can win a great bacon sandwich for your office or workplace thanks to Creative Bacon. We could not have made this up, right? This must be real. We couldn't have made it up. Just send us a fax and tell us why you deserve a bacon sandwich. We'll pick out a winner just before midday today, and JF, the 8-foot Canuck, will get the bus to your workplace. Because he doesn't have a British driver's licence. So make sure you've got a microwave to warm them up. Celebrate National Bacon Week with Creative Bacon and win your bacon sandwich. It's fresh from Saffron Sandwich Bar, which is the famous one, next door but one to 2CRFM. That's where we get all our food. It makes you silly like us. So send us a fax. It's Bournemouth 255 244. And because it is National Bacon Week, we've got the Bacon Advent Calendar. Martin, the gingerhead boy wonder, you're just about to lift another rasher to see what's under there. Now, what was under yesterday? Let's see. Oh, it was a rasher of bacon under the rasher yesterday. What have we got today? Just lift the rasher there.
Door number 2. It's a rasher of bacon!
Oh! Would you believe it? Yeah, I'm really getting into the bacon spirit. I think we should sing some of the bacon carols.
Deck the halls with streaky bacon. La, 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 la.
Yeah, that was a very nice carol. One of my favourites, though, is Away in a Pigsty. Very, very special. This one says National Bacon Week to me.
Oh, come, all ye bacon,
streaky and honey roasted.
Oh, Richie, you really do get into this. Let's hear it for Richie. That was very special. My favourite, though, is Good King Bacon, lass. Shall we do that? Let's just... Shall we finish on that one?
Okay.
Good King Bacon last looked out of his bathroom window.
Silly, he fell out on a red-hot cinder. Brightly shone his bum that night. Oh, the frost was cruel. He had bacon every night. He's a silly fool.
There's a big hoo-ha being kicked up at the moment because some particular board are refusing to give a woman boxer professional status.
Why's that then?
Because they say PMT makes her unstable.
Nah, that's not the problem with PMT and boxing.
No, what is it?
It's performance enhancing. Someone, and it could be you, is going to win a digital camera. This thing it's a Ricoh thing. It's got the little screen and everything. It's worth £600. You can buy them at Wessex for £400, but why bother when you can get them from me for nothing? Now, this is what we're doing this week. We're building the perfect woman. We're looking for a head and arms. You have to use your photocopier at work, photocopy your head and photocopy your arms, and then fax them in 255 244, and we'll build the perfect woman on the wall. We'll pin all the bits together, and then somebody will win that camera. But all last week, we built the perfect man. We had the technology. We put him together. Stronger, bigger, dafter than ever before. The perfect man. The man was gradually built on our wall, piece by piece. This morning, it's time for one of the bits of the perfect man. Whoever sent it to win the first of our digital cameras from Wessex Photographic. Martin the Ginger-Haired Boy Wonder has removed the bits from the wall and carefully reassembled them on the birthday wheel. The wheel will be spun in a few seconds' time, and Richie the Travel Chicken will throw a dart at the wheel, and whoever's bit it lands on gets the camera. Richie, are you ready with the dart?
Got a few problems with the dart, I'm afraid.
Oh dear.
I couldn't find one, so I've improvised.
Couldn't find a dart?
I've improvised.
What have you got there?
It's a carving knife.
It's a carving knife! Look out! He's got a knife! Richie, just keep that away from me.
All right then.
All right, Martin has the perfect man on the wheel. Martin, will you please spin the perfect man on the birthday wheel? And round that wheel goes. The man's going round and round. Okay, Richie, throw the knife! Oh! That's gotta hurt! Oh, take that bit down. Which bit was it? Oh, it's his bum! Oh, right between the cheeks!
There
My
you go.
goodness! We're on about Asda.
Yeah.
What's the problem with it? What have they done to you?
They're refitting the place.
So?
I mean, I'm sure it's going to be great in the end, but in the temporary meantime, big problems.
Why, because you go there, right?
I go there to do my shopping, mostly on Mondays. And I went in on Monday, and all the aisles, some of them are closed off while they're fitting new places, and I'm sure when it's all finished, Asda will be a very beautiful supermarket.
I see where you're going with this, Rich.
However, right now, I go in, I don't know where my stuff is.
Yeah, it's part of the master plan. You see, this is what women are doing. Women are disarming men. You see, shopping to us is a military operation.
Yeah, bosh.
For
you know
instance,
where stuff is.
For instance, I need typewriter ribbons for my little typewriter at home, right? I know that Boots sell them. I know which rack they're on.
Yeah.
I will go down there this afternoon. I will just get a couple of packets of them off the rack. I'll go to the counter, pay, and go home. I will do nothing else other than buy those things. Women do not shop this way.
It's a very different way.
Women, they don't even know what they want. They leave the house not knowing what they want. Then they wander around for hours. I went to a shopping centre once in Australia. It had a
I forget what they called it. It was parking for people who were just in and out. It had like, it was called like express parking. Express shoppers parking.
Yeah.
That's it. Minimum 2 hours. 2 hours! 2 hours! Express! For a woman, 2 hours has only scratched the surface of shopping. They can go out for 8 hours and come home with nothing.
And be pleased.
Or, yes!
That's the astonishing thing.
Or come home with something that they take back! Something they didn't even want. Or they come home with something useless. Julie will come home with a little white vase. I go, what's that for? I don't know. So you're going to put flowers in it? I don't know yet. What's it for? What's it do? I just like it. So they get it. Does this happen to you?
Yeah, when we went to Titanic the other day, we were just walking past one of those thing shops.
Yeah, magnets for them.
Yeah, candles.
Candles.
Little brass plates.
Wicker.
Wicker.
Yeah.
Books about 18th century dressing and stuff like that. And it had, you know the one.
I know the one. Dragged through a few of them.
And there was this little £12 bust, and it was about 4 centimetres tall, and it was a picture of a bloke and a bird in a hug. And Vic goes, oh, I'd like that for our house. I went, what
Why?
for? Because it's nice. And it was about 4 centimetres tall. I said, it's going to get lost. She said, yeah, but it still looks nice.
Do you know what Julie wants?
What?
Julie wants to buy some of those dead twigs. You know those dead sticks you put in a vase?
Yeah.
Potpourri or something.
No, she's got that.
Okay.
She wants the dead sticks, dead twigs to put in a... Imagine coming home to that. What's that? Where's that from? The forests of Chernobyl? John Match of the Day Motson has been spotted in Bournemouth. G from Barvan spoke to him on Wednesday night. Reckons he's still here. I want him on the show this morning. I've had JF, the 8-foot Canuck, ringing all the major hotels. Stackis, the Royal Bath. Where else have you tried, JF?
The Carlton.
Yeah.
The Swallow High Cliff.
Yeah.
The Stackis, the Royal Bath, the Royal Norfolk.
You still haven't found him where he's
No,
staying?
I'm having a bit of trouble with it.
Well, there is a chance, of course, that he's staying with one of his friends or relatives.
Oh.
I'm thinking, yeah. So I've just got the phone book here. Just got the Motson page.
Motson page.
I'm just going to dial up a Motson at the... Could be related.
Could be grandmother.
Worth a try.
Hello?
Hello, is that Mrs. Motson?
Yes.
My name's Graham Mack from 2CRFM. I've heard that John Motson, the BBC commentator's in town, and I was wondering if he's staying with you.
No, it's no relation to us.
Oh, he's not?
Nope.
You got any clue where he might be at all?
Of course not. He's no relation to us. I've no idea.
All right, sorry to bother you.
That's okay.
All right, I'm sure I'll find him. I've got to find him somewhere. Hello, who's this?
Hi, Graham, it's Ian from New Milton.
How are you?
John Motson.
Yeah?
We're playing football against the roving reporters at New Milton on Sunday morning.
On this Sunday morning?
Yeah, and I think he's staying at the Yenton Hotel.
Okay, thanks, mate. I'll give him a call later. Custom House Restaurant and Pool. Lovely.
Very nice.
Very, very classy. What time do you leave?
I think about 25 past 8. Gave Sweet Caroline a lift home.
Oh, yeah. I left probably about 8:15 after. Just say goodbye to Mel, because I think he's a very special, very important bloke.
We said goodbye to Mel, and then Caroline said goodbye to Tom the boss, and then to JF, and then to Justine, then to Mike Brown, then Paula. And she saw Gordon from the newsroom and said goodbye to him.
It's women, Rich.
And she saw Rosemary.
There's something wrong with them. They love the long goodbye.
Don't they just?
They love the long goodbye. I just gonna go, right, bye, I'm off, go. But no, they have to say goodbye to everybody. I remember when I went to visit Julie's relatives in Wales. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Everyone we went to, we spent longer saying goodbye than we spent with them in the first place. And the goodbye
found its way out onto the street. I've got the door open of the car. I'm sitting in the driver's seat. And oh, is this your car? Is it? Oh, and then they're into that. And then they're talking about all this other stuff. And it's, oh, yes, William, let's come and visit us again. Why didn't they get all this stuff out the way when we were actually visiting them for 4 hours? We talked about the cat and some stupid white vase they got from Abergavenny.
Good morning, Jensen Hotel.
Hello, it's Graham Mack calling from 2CRFM. You're live on the radio. Don't say anything dirty. How are you?
I'm fine.
Is he there?
He's busy all day and he's not doing any radio interviews.
But he is there! He's got to be. He's busy all day and he's not doing any radio interviews.
Yeah.
He's not scared of me, is he?
I've been told he's busy all day and he's not doing any radio interviews.
Alright. What about Monday? How long's he staying for?
I'm not at liberty to that one.
But we know he's got a football match coming up soon.
So...
He's not doing any radio interviews.
Exactly.
Do you know, I think he is.
No, he's not.
Oh, I think he is.
No, he's not.
Oh, he doesn't want to become a foe of the show. Got a job for you this morning, Rich. Do you know where the Yenton Hotel is on Jarvis Road?
Jarvis Road?
Yeah. That's where it is, isn't it, Jarvis? Yeah. I want you to go into a newsagent's or a paper shop or something.
Yeah.
Get yourself a nice big white bit of cardboard.
Right.
I want you to make a placard this morning.
Yeah.
Bit of cardboard, and then get a big fat marker pen or maybe some poster paints or something. I want you to make up a big placard that says, Motty, phone Graham Mack, 250. Okay?
Yeah.
I want you to go and get that. I'm sure the newsagents will help you. You won't need any money. We don't pay for stuff. Right. Make up that placard, and I want you to stand outside the Yenton Hotel and hold the placard up.
Right.
It's because it's Motson Quest. I'm gonna talk to John Motson this morning. We asked America's highest paid disc jockey, Howard Stern, what he thought of Bournemouth.
Imagine spending your life there and listening to those idiots on the radio. Jesus Christ.
Richie the Travel Chicken is camped out outside his hotel. What's the name of that hotel, Martin, the gingerhead boy wonder?
The Yenton.
The Yenton Hotel. If anyone wants to call that number just to put some pressure on John and the management of the Yenton, the number to call is...
556.
556...
334.
334. Just get John Motson to call Graham Mack at 2CRFM this morning on Bournemouth 250. Richie's down there with a placard. And, in fact, let's cross to Richie now. How are you, Rich?
What are we doing now, then?
Nigel's on his way down there.
Right.
He's bringing you a megaphone.
Oh, no! You're joking.
So you can go, Motson, we have you surrounded.
Oh, no!
Come quietly.
You're joking.
No!
The placard's humiliating enough.
The Z3 from Wood BMW. You could win this thing. You saw it on Meridian Tonight last night. It's being dragged around on a trailer by Sweet Caroline, the exotic fan dancer. And what's the name? Do we know the name of that driver?
Yeah, he's a mate of mine. His name is Vinny.
He's not Vinny.
Yeah, Vinny.
He looks like Vinny. I mean,
Vinny Golden.
He's like this. He's taller than JF, the 8-foot Canuck, only wider. I mean...
Oh, much wider,
Where did we get him from? What does he do?
Well, he's basically a part-time lifeguard, and he's also studying to be a nurse. But he used to be a policeman, and then for a while he was with the Auxiliary Coast Guard.
Got himself quite a collection of uniforms. Kind of a one-man village people.
I'm outside the Yenton Hotel.
That's where he's staying.
I'm trying to do my little bit to help your quest.
Thank you, Rich. You've got a placard there. What does it say?
I've erected a placard that says, Motty, phone Graham, 250.
You've got about 4,000 people have showed up doing...
4,000 people.
It's a Motson vigil.
Yep. It's kind of like a little protest ghetto.
Yeah.
That's how I describe it. Local dog wardens have turned up as well, just in case it gets nasty. Nigel from Photo Stop Express is here.
Billy the Burger Man should take his pie cart down there and feed the people who are waiting, really.
There's a big market.
Cups of coffee and stuff.
People are getting very hungry. If it goes on much longer, they're going to get hungry and nasty.
Yeah, we do. We don't want it to turn nasty. Don't want it to turn nasty down there, no.
I mean, you can hear the irate motorists as well.
Of course. As people go past beeping their horn, that's only a small gesture, but it will help to get John Motson onto this programme before 10 o'clock, Richie.
I've also got a megaphone.
Nigel dropped it off, did
he? Yeah, it's my next approach.
Nigel will be taking photographs of the crowd, and on the off chance that Motson doesn't show, then the photographs will be in this afternoon's Echo under the headline, Motson snubs Bournemouth.
I have the megaphone, I'm going to turn it on, and I'm going to try and reach Mossy this way.
This megaphone supplied by Big Torner.
That's right.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, here you go. Mossy! I know you are in there. I have you surrounded. Don't be a fool. Surrender now. Or phone Graham. Bournemouth, 250.
Had a good night out Friday night. Went to a new pub, which is an old pub. It's the Bear Cross. Used to be the Chow Bar. Before that, it was the Bear Cross. And the locals are really happy to have their old pub back. And it's run by a great bloke, Ron Tilsett. Now, Ron was a goalkeeper for the Cherries. He's been a goalkeeper for Arsenal as well. He's got his England caps up there and everything. Terrific fella. It was really nice. And while we were in the bar there with all this football memorabilia around us, all his newspaper clippings and everything, I had a religious experience. Yes. Sitting at the bar there were a couple of the old regulars that have gone back to the pub after some time away. They were locals, a father and a son. And they were talking to Ron, who runs the place. There they were. The father, the son, and the goalie hosts. Hello, who's this?
Hello, Graham. It's Paul at the Enton.
Hello, Paul. How are you?
I've got Mr. Motson stood next to me.
Oh, do you want to put him on?
Yeah, hang on.
Thanks.
Hello?
Good morning, John. How are you? I'm Graham Mack from 2CRFM. You're live on the radio, John. Don't say anything dirty.
I won't do that, mate. Pleased to meet you.
Okay, then. What are you doing in town?
I'm part of a Sunday football team down here. Well, I'm not part of the team. I'm the president, but a team that I used to play for, they come every April to play 2 matches. They're playing at Bashley on Saturday afternoon and at New Milton on Sunday morning.
And what is it?
What do you mean, what is it? It's football.
Yeah, I know. I know it's football. But why do you get together and play?
Well, because when the club was formed about 25 years ago, they decided to go on a tour every year, and one of the first places they came to was Bournemouth, and they stayed at the Yenton, and they've stayed there ever since.
Right. So, when's the game again?
So, what, do you want the kick-off time?
Yeah.
I think the Bashley game is 5 o'clock on the Saturday, and the New Milton game is 11 o'clock on the Sunday.
John, it was lovely to talk to you.
I'm sorry I've come on a bit late, but...
Are you calling a game tomorrow?
No, I've got a day off. I'm going to see Southampton play Aston Villa.
No, I'm going to Coventry. I'm going to Highfield Road myself.
Who are they playing?
Liverpool.
Oh, right. I thought you were a local radio station in Bournemouth.
Yeah, but we haven't really got a football team down here.
Well, I thought they were at Wembley on Sunday.
I know, but Grimsby Town will make a dog's dinner of them, I'm telling you.
Do you think so? I think Bournemouth will win.
Oh, come on.
I do, really.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. They normally raise their game at Wembley, all these lads from the lower divisions.
Want to put your money where your mouth is, John?
Well, we'll have a straight fiver if you like.
A fiver, right? I'll take Grimsby.
Okay, then.
I've got fiver on Grimsby, fiver, and you're going to take Bournemouth.
And we'll give it to charity or something.
Thank you. It's John Motson! I had this premonition, right, that I was going to get shot while I was on the air in the middle of my show.
Yeah.
And I've had it again. In fact, I had a nightmare about it last night. It's like this recurring thing that keeps happening.
Yeah, so it's like a nagging little, or nagging big feeling.
I'm obviously not keeping my demons in check.
So is it going to be like a live show on Friday or at this show?
No, I when it happens, it's me here in this studio.
Okay, then what you need to do is you need to hire some security, get yourself a shotgun, big dog, you know, big security system, and just don't get shot, okay? Because if you got shot, and, you know...
But I'm not superstitious. I don't believe in this kind of nonsense anyway. It's obviously there's something in my mind. It's probably, I don't know, maybe I've got issues with my parents or something. I don't know. Maybe there's just something...
I believe in this kind of stuff.
And do you?
Yeah.
I think it's nonsense.
Well, just
in
remember...
fact, I'm not scared.
Yes, you are.
I'm not scared at all.
You are scared.
Oh, well, I'm a little bit scared.
Yeah, so you're very scared. Okay, just don't get shot because Graham Mack, TCFM would be nothing without you.
Hello, there's this.
Can I speak to Wendy Bailey, please?
No, she's not with us anymore.
Is she not?
No.
Oh, right. Can you patch me through to somebody that is?
Yeah, okay, hang on there.
All right.
Hello.
Oh, good morning. Sorry to trouble you. It's a colleague here of Mr. Kevin Brazier that works for you.
Oh, yes.
He's actually out in LA at the moment, and he asked me to phone Mrs. Bailey, but obviously Mrs. Bailey's left.
Yes.
It's regarding we've got a room to let, and Mr. Brazier said that, you know, if I gave you a ring, you could probably put it round.
Okay, give me the details of the room.
Yeah, it's a single room.
Yes.
It's got a TV in it.
Yes.
It's £50 a week.
Yes.
Okay. There's the use of a washing machine, tumble dryer, cooker, etc., and they've got their own front lounge.
Are there any
with a TV in?
Are there any attractive men in the street?
I don't know, to be honest.
Big, muscular men.
Sorry?
Men with big muscles.
Men with big muscles?
Who walk around with no shirts.
Ah, right. I see.
Are there any of those?
I don't know, to be honest.
Sweaty men with big... Diet Coke men.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. Yeah.
Are there plenty of those?
No.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
No.
Just, not men. Yes, what else?
That's about it, basically. As I say, they've got... That doesn't include food.
Are you single?
No, we're a family.
Do you work out? Do you lift weights?
No.
Do you play any sport?
No.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Do you know anybody that does? Do you hang around with single men?
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh dear. Shame. Okay, thank you.
All right.
Okay then. You do sound very nice.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Very sexy voice on the telephone.
Right.
How do I sound?
Yeah, very nice.
Maybe we could meet.
Yeah.
For a drink or something.
Yeah.
Maybe a little... Yes? Where should we meet?
Okay, I'll leave it with you.
Where should we go? We can go somewhere quiet if you like.
Yeah.
Maybe we could stay the night somewhere.
Yeah,
go
maybe.
On a little trip. What do you think?
Okay, dear. Thank you.
Okay. Oh, what a nice man. Hello there, who's this?
Hey, is that Graham, Mack?
Yes, it is. Good morning, who's this?
You go too far, you do. I listen to you every morning, and I hate your guts.
Give us a kiss.
You say things about our queen, you're filthy, you are. You should be taken up the air, mate.
Sod off! You know, I was attacked by one of those European super wasps. I was parking the beautiful Renault Clio outside my flat the other day, and as I parked, the wasp snuck in through the window. Once it got inside, it went berserk, darting from side to side in the car, smashing its head on the inside of the windows. I managed to scramble to safety, ran inside the flat and got the fly spray, got back to the car, gingerly opened the door about half an inch and sprayed him. He went wild! Funny thing is, once I shut the door again, I locked the door of the car with the central locking thing. Like as if this European super wasp was going to work out how to open the door of the car. Like, and come out and come and get me. And, hello, someone's breaking into the studio! Oh no, it's a super wasp! Get it off me! Get it off me! It's
Graham Mack,
Yeah.
it's me again. I still hate your guts. You're an arse, mate. You're the worst thing on the bloody radio. You really are.
Up yours! German Shepherd's been lost. Well, he should be easy to spot. He'll be the one going, "Your sheep will go into the pen! Raus! Für the English Schweine!" Who's this?
Graham Mack, you are the worst thing on the radio. They should have sacked you years ago. I tell you what, today's going to be your last show. I'm going to make sure of that.
Oh, what are you going to do? Write another complaint letter? Well, let me go in the shredder with the others. Supercycles at Boscombe. Why does this button not work? Oh no, I'm trapped inside an echo chamber! Let me out! Let me out! Let me out!
Make a full pottery day of it.
18 to 9 at 2CR-FM. I'm Graham Mack in the middle of a radio emergency, trapped in this echo chamber here that I wanted for the world-famous birthday wheel. Is this the door? Oh, that's better. God, I was trapped in there for ages. No, hang on, I've got to get back in there, though, to do the... because I need to be in here for the world-famous birthday wheel. Now, live from the heart of Bournemouth, it's time to play it again. It's the world-famous birthday wheel! Our contestant this morning is Leslie from Swanage. Leslie, you help out with St John's Ambulance, and you are a retired nurse.
I still have the uniform. the suspenders and the enema.
Oh, spin the wheel, Martin!
Graham Mack, you piece of crap! I'm coming right down there now to see you. You've had it, mate.
Oh, yeah, I'm so scared. Yeah, come on down here. Like, we're just going to let you come into the studio. We're just going to give you your own show, you dipstick.
Hello, is this the, jam line?
Yes.
It is. Oh, that's all right. Then.
What kind of jam would you like?
Strawberry.
Okay, let me see. How much? Just one jar?
Yeah.
John
homemade.
Strawberry, please, to the front counter!
Yes, master!
Igor!
Yes!
I want to tell you about
Don't make me get the hose again!
No, master, not the hose! Anything but the hose!
Hello?
Mariah Carey in A Vision of Love. What the hell are you doing? You can't come in here when the light's on. Can you get out? We're in the middle of a show here.
Your bloody mouth.
Put the gun down. Put the gun down. Put it down. Put the gun down. Put the gun down and we'll talk. Just put the gun down and we'll talk.